everybody, good afternoon. This is a chair yoga practice, and I know myself it's hard for me to get motivated to do things at home, and we're here at home for many days, and sometimes a video will help us just get motivated to do a little bit of self-care to take care of ourselves. So I hope you enjoy it. It's a pretty general, very basic yoga practice using the chair, and really anyone can do it at any fitness level, whether you've done yoga or not, and just follow along. So I want you to get a chair and sit up nice and tall in the chair. I'm very short, so I have blocks underneath my feet, but your feet should touch the floor. Your knees should be directly across from your hips. Take a nice big shoulder roll, take your shoulders up to your ears and roll them back and down, and let your hands rest on your thighs. And to begin, I'm just going to take us into a little bit of a breath practice, centering and breathing meditation, just for a few moments. So close your eyes. You say sit up nice and tall. Just kind of check in with your body. How does everything feel? Relax the back and notice your breath. So as you breathe, if you breathe nice and deep, you'll feel your belly soften, your chest expand, your collarbones rise. It's almost like your whole front body just opens up, keeping all that fullness with some length in your sides. None of the shoulders drop down and relax. And so now I want you to just take 5 nice deep breaths like that, just breathing in, noticing your breath, extending the belly, the chest, and on the exhale, letting the shoulders soften. 4 more times at your own pace. And now just breathe in the moment while you breathe. Just breathe in everything that you have right now. And as you exhale, let go of any concerns or anxieties and just be present to the moment. A couple more breaths here. And exhale. 2 more. Breathe in and exhale. And 1 more. And exhale. Good. So we're going to start with a warm-up of the upper body. So bring your chin to your chest, roll it to one shoulder, and look up to the ceiling. You're going to stretch the side of your neck and have a little bit of a crunch on the back. Roll it down, roll it across, and up. Feel a really nice stretch in the front. And this is really good for tension right around your neck and the very top of the front of your neck and even the back of the neck. And down, and then the other side. Good. Bring it back down, bring your head up, take your fingers on your chin, and just bring your head back slightly. We're not going to bring it back like a turtle, but just a little bit, so that the back of the head lines up with the back of your spine, basically. And then just let your ear drop to your shoulder. And again, feel a nice stretch here. You can take your arm out to get a little bit deeper. But really let that head get heavy. You can even put your hand on your side of your head, not pulling it, but just feeling a nice stretch here. Good, and just breathe. Good. And then come back up, and the other side. Let it get nice and heavy. Try not to let it come forward, because we're really stretching the back of the neck here. The side of the neck here. And again, you can take this arm out if you want. You can take your head to the side and just give a gentle tug so you really get a nice stretch to that side of the neck. Good. Bring it back in, and then I just want you to turn and look past your shoulder on either side. You're just moving the neck around. Again, leaving the tension in the neck muscles. We're getting the ligaments and tendons to move, the circulation to increase. 1 more time each side. Good. And during your practice, if you wish, you can even put on some soft music. Open your palms up to the sky. Take it behind you, and I want you to look up to the ceiling. Imagine you're pulling air down. Okay, so we're stretching the sides here. Then as we bring our palms down, I want you to scoop your belly, pull your navel into your spine, and look down and stretch across the shoulders. Do that 4 more times. Breathe in, and then exhale. So warming up the shoulders and the chest here. 3 more times, nice and big. It's nice sometimes to imagine, as we breathe in, because we are, pulling in the energy that we need and welcoming ourselves to the rest of our day, and then exhaling, taking out anything we don't need. One more time like this. Good. And down. And we wind up with our shoulders, before, in front of our arm bones. So take a little, just roll to get them and back in alignment. So now we're going to go the other direction. Let your arms just be relaxed. Bring your shoulders forward. Roll them up to your ears and back and down. Now you're going to feel from your ribs all the way up over your shoulders and down to below your shoulder blades. And that's how you should feel, almost like a snake. So it's not just the shoulders that we're moving, but the chest and the upper back. And it's really a nice way to get the tension out of your upper back. You'll feel all the muscles of your chest, your back, your shoulders move here. Just a really nice way to kind of just wake up those muscles, increase the blood supply, and get some tension out. Okay, one more time wherever you are. Good, and then let them, just relax. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways. I'm actually going to move my chair around so you can see what I'm doing. And first I'll show you how to get into position. I just want you to sit sideways on your chair. So you're going to sit with your knees out to the side. You're going to take your hands in front of you. Then you're going to twist and hold on to the back of the chair. Take a nice deep breath in, take the shoulders up, down, and back, and then twist toward the chair. Let it go, inhale, and exhale, twist toward the chair. You're going to feel it right here, this whole torso, this twist. And come back in. Now I'm going to turn the chair around so you can see what it looks like from this direction. So as I said before, we're sitting sideways on the chair, hands come up to the shoulders. We turn toward the chair and we grab it. We take a breath in and we twist toward the chair. Okay, so we're twisting away from the side toward the chair. Good, big twist on the waist. Good, and one more time. Good, and then come back in. Okay, let me move the chair back again. And we're going to do what's called a sitting cat-cow. I'm going to also show you two kind of views of this. Okay, for most of the practice, I want you sitting halfway forward of the chair. Again, so your back is straight, knees directly across from the hips as we talked, and the spine nice and straight. Feet, ankles directly underneath the knees. Okay, good. So put your hands on your thighs. I want you to take a breath in like you're scooping the front part of your body. So it looks like this. Deep breathe in. And I open up the whole chest and the whole front body. And when I do that, you're going to get a little curve in your back. And then exhale. Now scoop out. Stretch across the shoulder blades and look down. Good. Let's do two more like that. And then I'm going to turn sideways and show you what it looks like on the side. Okay, this is excellent for the spine. For spine flexibility, again, all those blood vessels, the circulation, the ligaments and tendons. Always in any yoga practice, any movement practice, you know your limitations. If you have surgery on your back, of course, you're going to do this much more mildly. You're not going to do it as exaggerated and as much motion as I have. Let me turn sideways and I'll show you what we're doing. And you had always, you always talk to your doctor before you do something. You always protect your knees, your shoulders, your back, and you do what works for you. So, like I said, if you had back surgery, you're not going to have the range of motion as much as someone who has not, just because you have hardware in there maybe. So hands on the thighs, deep breath in, take the chest up to the ceiling, and this little curve comes in here, the chest and the front body is open, and then exhale, we scoop, we pull our navel into spine, and we stretch across these shoulder blades, okay, really get that upper body stretched. Do this about 5 or 6 times at your own pace, really feeling the movement. I'm just going to do one more. This is our cow. When he's in the field, imagine we're on our hands and knees, and we're doing this, and the angry cat when they round the back. Good. And then come back to seated position. Okay, good. So if we've warmed up the low upper body, let's do some things for the legs now and the hips. A really nice way to finish the warm-up of the spine and the torso is torso circles. So take your hands up to the ceiling and lock the fingers. Go to the side, to the front. You're going to feel this right around the waistline. That's Molly, our dog, who's just enjoying the practice too. And then you just go about 4 or 5 times on each side. When you come back, you'll feel you have to engage some of your core muscles and push your feet into the floor in order to keep your balance. Good. And then come up and we'll go the other direction. To the side, roll over the front, to the other side, and slightly back. Good. 3 more times. Really getting a good flow here. And this should feel really, really good on your back and your sides and even your front body. It's just getting all those muscles moving. And one more time. Good. And there's a lawnmower outside. And bring the palms together and bring your energy back into heart center. So I think we're okay with the lawnmower. It's moving away. Okay. So, again, we're sitting strong on the chair, nice and tall. You're going to take your leg, one leg, it doesn't matter which one, and stretch it out. As soon as you stretch it out, you're going to feel your spine like wants to collapse. I want you to hold onto your chair and sit up nice and tall. Just this act of sitting tall is already working our torso, our core muscles, and this leg. Bring it down. So these are all going to be movements that are part of Dandasana, staff pose. Take that nice little shoulder roll, grab onto your chair, lift up the other leg, flex the foot. Good. And bring it down. Okay, back to the first leg. And now I want you to raise it up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it down. Other side. Now what we're going to want to do, me included, is going to mean you're going to want to collapse or go back to compensate. So really stand up nice and tall. When you raise that leg up, pull the navel into the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it down. We're going to do 2 more. We're going to take the first leg up and turn it out. We're going to get this muscle here. Again, look how I start to collapse. Sit up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bring it down. Other leg. Turn it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're working a lot of things here. These quad and abductor and adductor muscles, as well as our core muscles, because we have to keep ourselves erect. 1 more on each side. Bring the first foot out. Turn the toe in like a pigeon toe. Sit up nice and tall. Take that shoulder roll. Inhale. Exhale. Up, 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 up. And bring it down. Other foot. Bring it out. Turn the toe in. Nice shoulder roll. Pull the navel into the spine. Nice and tall. Hold on to that chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And just bring it down. Okay, whether you have the blocks or your feet on the floor, let's just do a little bit more to warm up the legs. Take your first foot, and you can raise it up or have it on the floor. And we're just going to point and flex it. Okay, getting all that blood circulating in the legs and the calf. Good. And then big circles, one direction. Sit up nice and tall, and the other direction. Good, and bring it down. Other foot, bring it out, point and flex. Circle one direction and circle in the other direction. Good, and bring it down. Okay, so we've done a lot of warm up here. Let's just do a couple more. Just bring your hands to your shoulders and just do a nice turn here. Again, we're finishing the warm up of the upper body. We've done some things to the legs, and when we stand up, we'll do even more. And you'll feel this working all those side muscles and tissue. Good. A couple more times, and 1 more each side. and then just stop. All right, so let's stand up. Okay, so mountain pose in yoga, it sounds so simple and it looks so simple, but it includes a lot of components, and you really just have to focus your attention on the different parts of your body. Bring your palms forward. Okay, lift up your toes and push behind the big toe and behind the baby toe and the two sides of the heel. So you have four corners of your feet that are secure, and then put the toes down. Then most of us are pushing our knees back. I just want you to soften them slightly. Take a nice shoulder roll to get the shoulders underneath the hips and the palms are facing forward. I want you to take 3 breaths here, so breathe in, open up the chest, rise, and exhale, let the shoulders drop. Flex those fingers, pull the navel into the spine, and soften the knees and push the feet back down into the floor. Every muscle's working here. Do 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, push it back down. Mountain pose, nice and strong and steady. Good. 1 more time. And breathe. Bring the arms up to the ceiling now and let the fingertips touch. Okay, the goal here is to keep your ears in between the arms, and we're just going to do a side bend. We're going to bend, take a nice deep breath in and stretch the sides, not our neck, right? Stretch the sides, and then exhale and bend. Nice big stretch here you should feel, really nice. It feels good. Come inhale and exhale other side. Good. So this action of just stretching opens up our tissues and really helps just everything work better, gets out the stiffness. And 1 more time. Good, take your hands apart now. I'm gonna turn sideways, still face the mirror. I want you to take a breath in and then look up like you're taking your chest to the ceiling and really open it up. There's a mild back bend here. So watch your back. If you've had surgery, you have trouble with your back. You know your range of motion. You might only go this far. That's great. You may go this far. You may stand here and just stretch, whatever works for you. Okay, pull the navel into the spine and open up the chest. Breathe on the movement. So we breathe in, and then on the exhale, that's when we move into the pose. Good, and 1 more time wherever you are. Inhale and exhale. Come back to the middle, bring your palms together and bring them into heart center. Good, okay. We're gonna do tree pose. It's a good balance pose, and we're, today with this practice, we're hitting everything. For the tree pose, what I want you to do is take your chair and turn it sideways. And we're gonna use the chair as our support. We're gonna stand up nice and tall like we did for mountain pose. The leg that's next to the chair, I just want you to slightly soften that knee. The other leg, I want you to lift up the heel of that foot. Then I want you to turn that knee out and bring the heel to the leg. You can have it here or you can have it here, wherever you are, it doesn't matter. The point of this pose, of course, is to both stretch and also to work on core muscles and our leg muscles to help improve our balance. So even standing here, I feel like I have to work a little bit. The leg that I'm standing on, I have to soften the knee just slightly. Take those shoulders up, down, and back. This foot that I have on my leg, or if it's on your ankle on the floor, I really want you to push that into a standing leg. Really feel, that energy going there. And then the last thing I want you to do is take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, pull the navel into the spine, and you're going to feel the lower spine start to descend a little bit, and that really gives you a lot of good strength and core balance there. Take a nice deep breath in and lift up the outside arm. So just feel how this feels to you. Do you feel wobbly? Soften that standing knee. Push the foot that's bent, that knee, the leg that's bent, push that foot into the floor or your leg. Pull the navel into the spine. Take a shoulder roll. Exhale. Inhale again. And this outside arm, I want you to open up the side and look up at the ceiling. Really get a whole nice big stretch of the side body. Good. And come back in. Inhale. And exhale, open. Good. Inhale. and exhale, open. Good. Now, depending on how you feel, and this is not a have to, everyone's different. If you've been doing yoga and you feel secure, take a breath in and take the other arm up. Whether you have your hand here or you have it up or you want to use your breath. So it's inhale and then exhale up. Your choice. Inhale, exhale up. The work of the balance is to pull that navel into the spine, soften the standing knee, open up the chest, push the feet into wherever they are. Inhale and exhale up. Deep breath in and open up and look at the heavens. Good. And you can see I just lost my balance. Bring the hands in, bring them into heart center, bring the knee forward and bring it down. Okay, other side. Okay, so this is just a supported tree pose. Again, take that nice shoulder roll. The leg we're standing on, the knee is soft. The outside leg, we lift up the heel. We turn the knee out. We bring it in. Here or here. If you really want to go up to here, that's fine, but it doesn't mean the pose is any better or worse. It's just where you are. So wherever you feel comfortable. And move my chair a little bit because I feel a little just kind of too close to it. Take that nice shoulder roll, the standing leg, just soften the knee very slightly. Push this foot into your calf or the floor, the ankle. Take the outside arm up. Deep breath in and exhale, open up. Really open up that side body, look up. Think about the trees, they're blooming now. And come back in, inhale. And exhale, open up. Good. And come back in. Inhale. And exhale, lift up the inside arm. Bring it back down. Inhale. And exhale, lift it up. Bring it back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. If you feel secure here, take a breath and open up and look at the heavens. Good. Bring the palms together. Bring them into heart center, bring the knee forward, and bring it down. So you could see I was wobbly. No matter how many years we work on our balance, it's going to be different from each side. It's going to be different every day. And it's just, the destination is the journey, just to work on the balance. You can do things as simple as this. If you're interested in improving your balance, stand next to the chair, raise the outside leg up, and then take a breath. And see if you can let go of the chair. Bring it back in. If you can't, if you're having trouble, again, this leg that you're standing on, soften the knee just a little bit. Roll your shoulders back. Pull your navel into your spine. Really feel nice and secure. Flex that foot of the leg you lifted up. And then try to take the hand off. Bring it back. Take it off. Bring it back. Same way with the other side. You could do this 100 times a day at your kitchen counter, just if you're having an issue with balance. Lift this leg up, roll the shoulders, pull the navel into the spine, soften the knee, breathe, take the hand off. Breathe, take the hand off. Breathe, take the hand off. Good. So that's one way that you can just practice your balance. Okay, we're going to do a couple of poses just standing in front of the chair, or you can be behind the chair. I'm going to be in front of the chair so that I can show you what we're doing. But if you need, you can always have the chair next to you as just a place you can kind of go to for security, or you can have it behind you. Or in front of you, whatever works for you. So we're going to do Uttanasana, it's chair pose. I'm going to show it a couple different ways. Sit in your chair, halfway forward of the chair. Your feet are firmly on the ground. Your knees are directly your knees are directly underneath your ankles and your feet. Take a nice deep breath in and bring your arms up to where the wall and the ceiling meet. All I want you to do here is just lift your bottom off the chair. I'll show you that sideways. Okay, so we're like this. Okay, I just lift it up. The knees are still behind the toes. Another way to come into this pose is to stand up. And again, I'm going to go sideways to show you. I do not bend my knees. They will bend, but I don't bend them. I take my butt back, and it stretches across here, down, and we're stretching the sides. Okay? So I'm going to turn forward now. We'll do it again. Deep breath in, and exhale, come down into that chair pose. Now, if you have back issues and this feels like too much, bring your arms here. That's perfectly fine. You can keep them here. I'm going to do it 5 times, going up and down to work the quads, to stretch the back and the glute muscles. Okay, so here we go. Inhale and exhale, squat down. Good. You really feel the stretch in those thigh muscles working. Inhale and exhale, squat down. Good. Inhale and exhale, squat down. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale, squat down. And 1 more. Inhale and exhale, squat down. Good. Stay here. Just bring your hands to your waist. Take a nice shoulder roll. Pull the navel to the spine. Push the feet to the floor. Just feel how strong this is. You know, you can always sit down when you get tired. And then come all the way back up. Bring the palms all the way up in the arms and bring them back in to heart center. Okay, good. All right, so we did a balance. We did the tree pose. Let's do goddess pose. And I use this a lot because I think it gets a lot done. Gets some upper body, lower body, muscle strength, and balance. So you want to take your feet far apart as you can. And you're going to bring your heels in a little bit. And let's just start with the hands on the waist. Take a nice shoulder roll and exhale. Take a breath in again. Pull the navel into the spine. So see how my belly is kind of sticking out, and I just engage the core by bringing it in just a little bit, and the tailbone goes down. Deep breath in, and then come into a squat. Now your knees are going to want to come forward. Just try to straighten up your torso. Bring your arms up here. Okay, we're going to do 5 times, just a flow with this. Inhale, push up with the feet. Exhale, come down, flex the fingers, push the feet back into the floor. Push these arms back a little bit. Good. Inhale and exhale down. Good. Inhale and exhale down. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale down. Keep your legs where they are, and let's just do a little bit of movement of the upper body. Breathe in and exhale. Push the elbows and arms back. The elbows are even with the shoulder, and push back. 3 more. Inhale and exhale, push back. Inhale and exhale, push back. You really feel the chest and the upper back working here. This is goddess or temple pose with some variations added. 1 more time. And come all the way back up and bring the hands into heart center. Okay, good. We're going to do one. Okay.
Hold it. Start again.
Okay, we're going to do L pose, which is great for the back and the hamstrings. Really, anyone can do this. And just be aware of the position of your back and your neck. So I have a chair here as my wall. And you're going to face the wall or the chair. You're going to take a nice deep breath in, bring your arms up, and then you're going to bring them to the chair. And see, I'm nice and far away. You're going to back your feet up until your back is parallel to the floor. Your head is in between your arms. So, a couple things here. You don't want your back rounded up like this. You don't want to be drooping, okay? You don't want your head collapsed. So I'm going to move my hands down, because of course, again, I'm short, so I need them at this height, okay? So, again, let's go back to the beginning. Inhale, exhale over, grab the chair or the wall. Move your feet back until you can bring your ears next to your arms. Your back is straight. Okay, I want you to take a breath here and then just stretch your fingers out or push them into the wall. You're going to feel a stretch here. Hi, Molly. Molly wants to get into action. And a stretch across your back. The next thing we're going to do is being in this position. See how my head and neck is aligned with the arms. My back is straight. I want you to bend your knees deeply, and then you push back, and you're going to get a wonderful deep hamstring stretch here. You're going to get it on the glutes and in your lower back. We'll do it 5 times. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, push the hands into the wall or the chair and take the knees back. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, take them back. You can feel your sides, your back, your hamstrings, and your glute muscles all working in this. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale, push back. Inhale and exhale, push back. Good, then soften your knees, look up, and then just walk into the wall or the chair. Take the arms all the way up, bring the palms together, and bring them into heart center. I especially like doing that on a car ride. Every car stop, put my hands on the car, and I do that stretch for my back, my glute muscles, and my hamstrings, and it really helps if you get back pain with long car rides or after sitting. Okay, so that's a good one for the back and the hamstrings and the glute muscles. Here's one for the hips, which is another place that gets really irritated with sitting. I want you to hold on to the chair. The leg that's furthest away from the chair, just lift it up. You're going to take that ankle and put it on top of your thigh. Okay, stand up nice and tall. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what happens with my legs. The leg I'm standing on, I'm going to bend the knee. So it's like I'm sitting in a chair. You want to have something to sit on here with, you know, whether it's your car or the wall or a chair. So this is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like from the front. Okay, I'm resting that ankle on the thigh. I take my hips back like I'm sitting in a chair. I want you to do this 3 times. You take a breath in, and then on the exhale, sit down. Flex this foot, push the ankle into that thigh, and take the knee down slightly. Nice deep stretch in this hip. Inhale, and exhale, come down. Really helps relieve what I call all the congestion in the pelvis area, the sciatica nerve. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Good, and come back up, bring that foot down. Let's move the chair to the other side and do the other side. Leg at the chair or the wall or your car is what you're going to hold on to. The outside leg, we just bend the knee, put that ankle on that thigh. Do your shoulder roll, get yourself in alignment, take a breath in, and then just sit. We take our butt back basically like we're sitting in a chair. Okay, so this is a standing figure 4, same as pigeon and some other yoga poses. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, push the ankle into the thigh, and take the knee down to the floor. Really nice deep stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good, and come back up, bring that leg up and bring it down. Okay, so we stretched the hamstrings, the lower back, the glute muscles, the hips. We've done some good stretches for the side, chest opening, back strengthening. Okay, so we've gotten a lot done so far. Let's do what I call, if we're going to use the chair for this, what I call, what yoga calls, extended side ankle pose. Let me see. No, I think we do triangle instead. Okay, so I'm going to have the chair to the side, okay? The leg that's closest to the chair, I'm going to turn the foot and bring it so that it's underneath the 2 front feet of the chair. The other foot I'm going to take back as far as you feel comfortable. If you've been doing yoga, you know that this front foot is really intersecting the instep of the other foot. Okay, we turn our hips to the front. So my hips aren't facing the chair here, right? We're doing triangles, so they're facing the front. Take that little shoulder roll, pull your navel into your spine. Take a breath in and bring your arms up. Exhale, inhale again. Imagine someone's taking this hand that's over the chair, and they're pulling it. And then put the hand on the chair. You can even take your thumb under the rung of the chair. Get it nice and secure, and take the other arm up. 3 breaths here. You breathe in, open up this front body, breathe. And on the exhale, I just want you to look up and twist slightly. You're going to feel a nice big stretch here. Push that foot onto the floor. Push this hand into the chair. And the arms are directly on top of each other. Good, breathe. Don't collapse the head. Keep it this direction. One more breath. Really feel the stretch here, right? Good. Let's try extended side angle since we're here, okay? For extended side angle, we're in this position. Two things. First, bring this hand down, bring this hand up, and bring it down. Good. The leg at the chair, we're just gonna bend it. So the knee is bent. We float the arms up again. We bring this hand to the chair. If you feel like you want to go down this far, you can, or you can bring your hand to your thigh, whichever you want. The top arm comes here, or it goes here. You want to feel a stretch from your feet all the way up this side. So whether your arm's here or here, whether this bottom arm is here or here, stretch. And you can even rest your elbow down like this or like this to get that nice side stretch. Take 3 breaths and then come back up, raise the other arm up, bring the feet to the side and walk them in. And let's do the other side. So we do triangle and then extended side angle. Okay, so the leg at the chair, I'm going to take and put it right underneath in between the 2 front legs with the foot facing into the chair. Okay, other leg goes back and I square my hips to the front. Take that nice little shoulder roll, gauge your core a little bit, float your arms up with an inhale. Exhale, imagine someone's pulling this arm. We hinge at the hip. So they pull it. Hand comes down to the chair, other arm goes up. Deep breath in and exhale. Look up to that arm, to the ceiling. Feel this nice stretch here. Push that foot into the chair, floor rather. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, bring the top hand up, the bottom hand down. Take that nice shoulder roll. Now we're going to bend this knee. We're going to bend it. And what's nice about the chair, see how I can just line it right up. Float the arms up again. Okay, we're going to take this front arm. We can either put it on the thigh or we can put it on the chair, whichever you feel like, and where you feel stable. I'm going to put it on the thigh this time. Other arm comes up here or here, wherever you are in your yoga practice. Deep breath in and exhale, stretch or stretch. Open up the chest. Wherever you are, open up that chest, that front body. Good, 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then come back up, bring the top hand down, bottom hand up, walk the feet to the side and walk them in. Good, good job. Okay, so we've done a lot here. I'm going to do some core work sitting in a chair. So I'm going to get my blocks again so that I'm sitting nice and straight. Okay, put my feet on the blocks. Again, knees are directly over the ankles. Take that nice little shoulder roll, sit up nice and tall. Bring the hands to the thighs. Good. So we're going to do a very simple seated crunch. Okay? The main thing with this is I don't want you to round your back and collapse like this, okay? We are going to pull the front core muscles in. Okay, so we're going to pull them in and we're going to come forward. But we're not going to round the upper back. Let me show you what I mean. So fingertips behind the head. We take a nice deep breath in and exhale. We pull the core muscles, navel into spine, and come down and crunch. Good. Okay, let me show from the side. Oh, I want to do one more standing pose too before we end. Same thing here, I'm just showing you from the side. We inhale and exhale, I scoop here, okay, I pull the navel into the spine and we crunch down. Inhale and exhale, crunch. Good. Inhale and exhale, crunch. 2 more times. Inhale And exhale, crunch. Good. And one more. Inhale. And exhale, crunch. Good. And come back up. Take our feet off the blocks. I do want to take one more standing pose before we do relax a little bit. So, working the back muscles, we're going to do a couple things to strengthen the back muscles. I'm actually going to put my chair in a diagonal so you can see what I'm doing here. You're going to be facing your chair. You're going to put your hands on the chair. Then I want you to raise your left hand off. Well, not yet. Keep it on the chair, sorry. Take your left leg back. Okay, so the toes are on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. And take the opposite hand of that leg up. Okay? We're going to raise the leg up and stretch the side so that our back works and it works and it has a diagonal support. So it looks like this. Inhale, exhale, lift and look up. Lower back, upper back working. Bring the hand down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Good. And bring it down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Good. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Good. And bring it down. Bring that foot down. Shake it out for a moment, and we'll do the other side. Okay, so opposite hand, opposite leg. Take the other leg back. Deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, lift the arm up. Lift the opposite leg up. Good. And bring it down. Inhale. So this is a variation. We do it on the floor a lot of times, Salabhasana or locust pose, and a variation of some of the things that lead into locust pose. Inhale, exhale, lift, and one more time. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good, and bring it down, bring that foot down and shake it out. Okay, good. So we just did a little bit of the front core and the back core. All right, now we're going to sit down and stay down for the end of our practice. So get a couple blankets here. I'll show you what we're going to do. You can also do Shavasana on the floor. For those of you who've been doing yoga, just lay down on the floor, get yourself comfortable. You can put a little blanket under your knees, a little half blanket under your neck if you want, put your socks on, your jacket, whatever you need, so that you can completely relax. If you're sitting in the chair, you can either use pillows or blankets. And I'll show you how to really relax your back while you're sitting in the chair. And I'm probably going to need to get another blanket here, or a pillow. I think I'll get a pillow. So, and you can just kind of play around with this with how many props you need to really let that upper, the back relax. So, whatever props you have, get them on your lap, and you stack the blankets, and you bring them to your body, and then I just want you like you're hugging them. And then you're just that your back completely relaxed and your head come down to the blankets. Like you're letting everything go. So that's how you're going to relax in Shavasana. So get in your position, whether you're laying on the floor or you're sitting in the chair. If you're sitting in the chair, you have things you can hug to really relax your back, whatever feels good, to let go, so you really can let the muscles go. And if you're laying on the floor, of course you can, get comfortable and just relax into the floor. So wherever you are, on the chair or on the floor, just close your eyes. As soon as you close your eyes, you're starting to turn off the outside world and feel where your body is. If you're sitting in the chair, let your legs get relaxed, let your shoulders get relaxed. You're really just kind of hanging out. If you're laying on the floor, let the shoulder blades drop down into the floor. The shoulders relax away from the ears. Let your face get soft. Feel your arms and your legs get heavy. Let your feet be relaxed. And just turn your attention to your breath. Every time that your mind wanders, go to the thought, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Every time that you breathe out, just let everything melt into the floor, into the chair. Feel the thoughts float away from your head, from your mind. Feel your mind soften. Relax into this space, knowing that for this moment, there's nothing you have to do. There's nowhere you have to go. You can just rest and be. We're just going to go to quiet for about 3 minutes. Just want you to let go, relax, and breathe. Shavasana. slowly just bring your awareness back into the room. Whether you're on the floor or you're sitting in a chair, slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. And maybe take a couple nice deep breaths. And move your ankles around and your wrists, just stretching. You can, if you're in the chair, just kind of throw the props to the side, the blankets. If you're on the floor, after you stretch your wrists and your ankles, you can pull your knees into your chest, whatever works to kind of end the movement of the body. And then if you're on the floor, just pull your knees into your chest and roll to your side. And even here, just pause for a moment before you push yourself back up, and then you can stay in seated position on the floor. If you're in the chair, just sit back up. Wherever you are, bring your hands to heart center. So we always end our yoga practice with a wonderful word and thought. And even this symbol of connection of prayer hands connects both sides of our body, connects all parts of ourselves. And I feel like it connects us to the wider world. Just bow your head to your heart center, and we acknowledge, for each of us, just acknowledge your goodness inside, that place of peace and love, spirit and universe. It's the core of who you are, and your head is bowed in recognition to that. And then we acknowledge and we recognize the same in each of us, and we bow to the same for all of us. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed this practice. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and just do a little bit of self-care during this time, and hope to see you again soon. Namaste.